Alright, good morning, guys. You know, it's hard to describe how wonderful it is to just step out of your car and not have to wear a jacket. Right? I mean, not even just because maybe you might need it. Now, yes, it is a little bit chilly, but it's not cold. Yes, and it is cloudy. But that'll clear off later on today, I'm sure. Alright, anyway. Time to get going, right? Haha. Okay, oops. Something heat shifted into drive, which is not going to work. Anyway, good morning, guys. How you doing? Although I already gave you a good morning, right? So, my car says it's 7:45. My watch says it's 6:45. I would like to think it's probably 6:45. And maybe the car hasn't checked in, so to speak. I hope that's what's going on. How are my tires? Okay. So, last night I ran over a tire carcass, which was not great. But the end result is it appears like it had no impact on my car. So that's really good news. This is an obvious parking spot. It's no parking. And you know, as I'm thinking about the numbers from yesterday, and this really belongs in the wrap up from yesterday, but it was about 16 hours of driving, more or less. Sure, I'm tired because 16 hours of anything is a lot, right? But the other part is, I don't feel like if I had been driving, I would be really tired. At least I assume I would have been, based upon my previous experiences. What? You really think it's because of the Volkswagen Jetta? No. That car was a pleasure to drive. So it's not that. It's just FSD, no matter how much I'm complaining, right? Like I had system error yesterday. Oh, that made me mad. But despite all those complaints, it's actually very good. Now, do you need FSD just to make a trip up north and back to the south? No. I mean, it'd be helpful if you had it. But for $8,000 you want it? No, yeah, maybe not. But then again, I wonder how many of you with a Ford have Blue Cruise, or a Chevy with a Super Cruise. So anyway, I guess where I'm going is FSD is actually a very useful tool. It's just a question of, can you justify the financial burden of it? Anyway, peace and harmony. Good morning. We are on our way to Buc-ee's! And yes, I'm sure I passed several Buc-ee's. Well, not right by them, but I'm sure there was areas where I could have gone to Buc-ee's, like there's one in Tennessee, I know. But I'm not going through Tennessee. Whoa. Anyway, onward, upward charge. The other part I'm thinking about is, okay, if I was driving for 16 hours yesterday, and Google's estimate, at least so to speak, is that it'll take me. Oh, it'll take 14 hours driving. No, I don't think it'll take 14. I think it'll take more than 14 hours. But it'll take about 14 hours. Add in some charging stops. Let's say 16 hours. I can be home. Okay, whatever, we'll see. Onward, upward charge. Wow, I just saw 2 truckloads of Teslas going by the other way. Model Ys, I believe. You don't think they're driving them all the way from Austin? No, they're taking them to the rail yard, right? I wonder where they're unloading them. But anyway, whoever's going to get those Teslas, I hope you enjoy them. They're great. Wow, are they getting ready for race day weekend? Or they just have one? Talladega, that is. I'm going by and see some flags, and then they're on a hill. As you come past where the hill goes down to road level. Oh, wow, okay. They had a whole bunch of porta potties, a whole bunch. I don't know. Just funny things you see. And he's on the phone. He was tailgating just a second ago, and now he's sitting there with his phone up in his face as he's driving. How stupid can you be? It's not safe, dude. And what was that move for? To come up to the truck that I'm about to pass? I don't know. Oh, and there's the sheriff's department right there. Come on, guys, be smarter. Oh, they're getting out this section, last section. I don't know. Well, that was unusual. Maybe it was somebody else, but as the Audi went by, it was rumbling. You know, like a big V8 rumbles. Like, what? It's an Audi. Although I think you can get them with a V8, right? But whatever, just funny stuff, man. That's all it is, just funny stuff. Alright, welcome back, guys. Buc-ee's! Next exit. Wow, these people, they're in a rush to go somewhere. And apparently my car is finally called home and updated. If you recall earlier, I was going like, which time is the right time? It just took a while for the car to phone home, so to speak. Alright, where are we at? 0.9 miles out. Share the road, look twice, yeah. These people aren't even hardly looking for cars. And you want to look for motorcycles? So it must be rush hour for people going in Birmingham. I don't know. Is that where we're heading? No, we're going to Leeds. Okay, I don't know. It's just funny watching these people so desperately go in places. See on the left side?
Now take exit 140 on the right.
Oh, man. Next to the Bass Pro? Yep, it's on the left side.
In 1,000 feet, keep left toward Leeds.
All race info. All race traffic.
Now keep left toward
Are we
Leeds.
that close to Talladega?
In
Barber
500 feet,
Motorsports
turn left
Park.
onto US Highway 78.
No, sir,
turn
I
left
don't
onto
know all
US
my
Highway
race car
78.
history. I'm not sure it's the best pick of lanes, but whatever. Green light. But Cameron's not sure he wants to go. Yes. So you agree we should have lined up in this lane, not the other one. What is this, a relatively small
turn left onto
Buc-ee's?
Coosa Avenue.
I don't know, whatever. Hey, oh, it's a big one! Okay, yeah, don't get mad.
Now turn left onto Coosa Avenue.
Yeah, where are we going to? Oh, we're going back to hard left. And so you've lined up so that we can't just go hard left. Whatever. Peace and harmony. And somewhere in here they have Mercedes chargers too, I think. I always find that interesting, right? Mercedes chargers at Buc-ee's. But then again, you know, if you're traveling, you gotta stop somewhere. Of course, Buc-ee's not a nationwide thing. But I don't know how would a person driving a Mercedes see that part of the equation? Be like 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, FSD starts out much slower than Mr. Ray would. Don't cross the line. Okay, that was dumb. And yes,
In
this guy's
500
gonna make
feet,
sure I don't
arrive
go
at your
that way.
destination.
Waste management. Thank you so much, Waste Management. Can I go through here? Yes, just barely. I don't know, Mr. FSD, did you not see that big utility truck next to us?
No, I didn't.
Then why'd you mark it as red? And you still attempted to go through. I don't know. Yes, FSD needs more improvements. Definitely. I think this is where we're coming, so we should have been in the left of the two turn lanes. Pretty obvious. Oh, there's Mercedes. That's not Mercedes, is it? I don't think that's Mercedes. Whatever. All right, welcome to Buc-ee's. Why are you beeping? Okay, 74.3 miles, 17 kilowatt hours used. 17? Oh, 74 miles, right? 1 hour and 4 minutes. 230 watt hours per mile. We're being very efficient at the moment. Wonder how long that'll last. Okay, onward upward charge. All right, welcome aboard, guys. Isn't that funny? Yes, the Mercedes DC fast chargers are over here on the big rig side. You know, the guys with the big travel trailers and that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know that it's not declared that way, right? But that's where these guys are parking. Or where they're putting gas in. I don't know. Whatever. Peace and harmony. Yeah, it looks kind of like a stop right there. You only stopped because of that truck, right? We could have went that way.
In 500 feet, turn left to stay on Coosa Avenue. Then turn right onto US Highway 78.
All right. So yes, I did spend like an hour, half an hour there, 30 minutes. Just looking around. Actually, on the over there by the Mercedes chargers, and you'll see it in one of my videos, they have a peace, love, and Buc-ee's
Now turn left to
mural,
stay on Coosa Avenue. Now turn left onto
which
Coosa
is pretty
Avenue.
cool, actually. I don't think you can do that at most of the Buc-ee's I go to. Okay, we're going to cut off this Honda, who's speeding
Now
up
turn
to
right
cut us
onto
off.
US Highway 78.
Anyway, going into Buc-ee's, there's some guy, I guess I could drive 500 miles. Well, as I'm walking along, entering the store, I'm going close to a corner of the cashier
In 500
table.
feet, take the ramp on the right toward
And so
Birmingham.
that space is a little bit close, right? This guy comes
Now take the
running
ramp on the right
in
toward Birmingham.
and fits in that space. And yes, I saw him later. He was in the bathroom. Like, why? Why do you wait so long? On the other hand, hey, congratulations, you get special reward. I'm calling you out in my video, although I don't know your name. Talking about how you so desperately had to go to the bathroom. It's interesting. Anyway, actually, if they'd had a Peace, Love, and Buc-ee's t-shirt, yes, I would have bought it. Absolutely. But they didn't. Too bad. It's the way it is. On the other hand, I saw a U-Haul sticker, and I don't remember seeing a U-Haul sticker in Texas. But maybe I wasn't thinking along those lines. I don't know. But anyway, peace and harmony. Alright, so it's going to take half a day to get there? Really? And he's lighting it up. He's getting ready to go. How do you know a cop's interested in you? When he shifts into drive, he puts on his brakes, shifts in drive, you can see the reverse lights come on and go off. That's how you know he's interested in you. And I take it, hopefully,
In 1 mile,
he's
take
interested in this
36 on the right toward Interstate
Yukon that's gone by
459
us,
Montgomery.
who's going ever so slightly faster than us. Unless he plays that game, right? Oh, well, I gave a ticket to somebody from Texas today. Who'd you give one to? I gave one to somebody from Hawaii. Well, he was coming, but then he turned off his lights. He must have realized he's lost contact. Unless he's stuck behind one of those people who desperately have to be in the inside lane. I don't know. Whatever. Peace and harmony. Maybe he is coming, he's just coming slow. If he's coming slow, he's not
Now
going to
take
catch
exit
this guy.
136 on the right.
What? We're going up 136?
In
Well, it's a good thing you're driving.
Take the Interstate 459 south ramp on the left
Okay.
toward Montgomery,
I was-
Tuscaloosa.
I was more interested in what the cop was doing, the trooper.
Now take the Interstate 459 south ramp on the left.
Okay. So anyway, we'll join 59 eventually, and we'll head on down the slide out. So if you're a fan of Out of Spec, you see that sometimes they do these drives, like the I-90 Surge. All right, so it's like, well, I could do something like that. Maybe not as crazy, but. And as I was thinking about it, it's not unique to me. I mean, I normally bypass New Orleans using I-12, but I-12 is one of those short sections of interstate. Why not? So we're going to do the Slidell Slide. I mean, it's not that big or that long, just for fun. Okay. Onward, upward charge. Catch you in a little bit. That's why you're supposed to pay attention when you're driving, right? So we moved into the outside lane, merged into the outside lane, no big deal. And FSD still has his turn signal on. Turns out he wants to get in the middle lane. Well, there's a semi in the middle lane. Now, I only got in front of him, not that big a deal. But he was coming up pretty fast. And from my perspective, it would have been better to stay in the outside lane, let him go by. But no, FSD doesn't do that. So I bumped up the speed a little bit, get a little separation going. But yes, welcome to Alabama. Onward, upward charge. Okay, so I already talked a little bit about the advantages of having FSD. But let me ask you one question. Can you do this when you're driving a car? No, you can't. I can. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself, I wonder what he's going to do here. FSD, that is. So I have an oversized load. He's sticking out a fair amount on his driver's side. Well, I think there's room. And yes, he's just going to go by it. Okay. Curious. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's curious. I would have thought he'd squeeze over. Didn't even squeeze over. Just went by it like it's just normal stuff. Yeah, well, there you go. Hey, you guys back there in Tesla land, you might want to review your video mix to see if you have an oversized vehicle like that in there and what the appropriate action would be. I would have thought at least a squeeze over would have been appropriate, but it didn't even give that. Onward, upward charge. I don't know, just inviting you along. I got this Chevy Cruze that was following me for a while. I don't know why. And it finally passed me. Now, yes, there's a girl in there and she has her head down on her left hand. She's leaning against the window, I guess. Sounds like somebody should have FSD. If that's somebody's kid. Yeah, think about it. Is it better that she's sleep driving? Or is it better she has FSD? What? Really? Okay, you're right. I haven't checked to see what plant the Chevy Cruze is made in, but as far as I know, this is one of the most American-made cars you can buy. But yeah, again, you're from Alabama, can't have a California-made car. Get a Model Y from Austin. Whatever, peace and harmony. Yeah, now she's free of me. She's taken off. I don't know why she was following me. Anyway, peace and harmony. It's just interesting. Alright, FSD just switched modes on me. While we're on the 3-lane highway, he had no problem going highway speed. Now all of a sudden he's like, well, I don't feel like it. Well, he's finally come back up, but what is going on? Right, we came up behind that medium-duty truck pulling the trailer, and he's actually kind of moving around in his lane. Not a place you want to be. Although, to be fair, okay, so FSD didn't initially want to pass him. So I took over and passed him. Or started to pass him. We gave it back to FSD. And FSD decided to stay parallel with this guy. Right? This truck, who's barely controlling himself in his lane. Come on, FSD, wake up. Okay, Mr. FSD, quiz for you. The signs say right lane closed ahead. Human driver presses the left turn signal. Why do you think he's pressing the left turn signal? We need to slow down. That's it. No, the right lane's closed ahead. See the thing up here? Maybe there's a reason why we're following the semi. Come on. Alright, yes, you hear me. I'm frustrated with FSD at the moment. But I switched over much sooner than FSD normally would have. In FSD's defense, he's too busy thinking about going straight and not looking a couple of 100 feet down the road to the road closed sign. Even though we've already had several warnings that the road will be closed on the right. Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, there are times, man. And for those of you who easily get frustrated with a minor little issue, although yes, switching back into the right lane as you come up to the barriers would be a very bad day for you and your car. I'll give you that. But all the stuff it does well, it does it well. It's just those occasional glitches that, you know, when people talk about robotaxi and AI and FSD, oh yeah, it's going to take years. Actually, the progress they've made in the past 6 months has been tremendous. So no, it's not going to take years. The problem is if you want to get it perfect, it's going to take longer. And Elon tends to be one of those people who sees things that are very positive. If I will it, my engineers will figure it out and make it work. And they've done a lot of work. They've changed stuff all around, upside down. But he doesn't think in terms of a mile up the road or 2 miles up the road's closed, maybe I should be in the other lane. He doesn't have that thought process yet, as far as I can tell. Anyway, peace and harmony. Let's see if Mr. Ray can calm down and enjoy the drive. Okay, you guys in Tesla land. So I'm driving up. The semi pulls into the inside lane to pass this truck that's directly in front of me. Why am I not following the semi? I don't know. Question for you smart people. I mean, the human instinct, at least in general, I think, would be like, oh, I see these two trucks, the extra semi pulled over to pass the smaller truck. Why wouldn't you follow the semi? And this guy has a signal on. Why? Whatever. Peace and harmony. So I take it there's something up ahead, or you're just being an idiot. Ah, right shoulder's closed. So? They're working on the shoulder. I'm not sure that's a good reason to move over and block the inside lane. Anyway, if any of you guys happen to review video, that's a question I would have for you all. It seems like one of those obvious decisions, but you may not have done the video training to train that in. I should have had the camera rolling, huh? Okay, so we're in the construction zone. Speed limit went to 60 and then to 55. They had signs that looked like regular speed zone signs. The difference is they're only like a foot above the ground. But for somebody in FSD or Tesla did not read those signs. Come on, man. He finally will. I thought he was going to try to shave these cones on the left. But he's actually, he's still trying to fit in the best he can. He doesn't want to go across this white line. Okay, it's finally just crossing it's dash line now, but they're tearing up the street. They're turning off the asphalt to put new asphalt on. At least that's what it looks like. I see I got the sweeper. He's actually out a little bit out past the cone. It's a good reason not to want to be too close. Rest area. Okay. So the entrance for the rest area, he saw a line come up. He started trying to move left, but then he looked at his pickup maybe and said, "Well, the pickup didn't have a problem." Yeah. There are so many different special circumstances, or edge cases as they call them. Now again, if you can't solve the main cases, you can't solve the edge cases. But you do have to get the edge cases solved. It's just curious. See, this actually is the way you should be driving this situation. Keeping mostly on the regular pavement, but far enough away from these cones that you don't have a problem. Like that one's a little bit far right. Okay. If only you could obey. Uh-oh. Now what? Oh, jeez. What happened there?
Drive southwest on Interstate 20 West, Interstate 59 south, 52.9 miles.
What? He just did a reset. Yeah, maybe I need scheduled service. I was in the process of scrolling it back up to the speed, because he didn't think speed limit applied to him, apparently. And all of a sudden he just went, "Look at the pretty Tesla logo on a black screen." What? When he came back, he had the radio on, the volume on. I don't know. But you're right. The system error yesterday, this little glitch, makes you wonder. Okay. Alright, so I gotta tell you, this the semi over here on the left, loaded up with all the lumber, he came up on me, he passed me. So he obviously is going somewhere fast. Although he's not really, he'll pull away sometimes, but then eventually he gets stuck because he's driving a semi. But that's not the main point here. The main point is, if he's shifting left to right and he hits a bump, his trailer shifts like a foot or something like that. Like, oh my goodness, I don't be next to that, right? Shifting back and forth. I don't know, I guess that's semi-normal. And there it goes right there. That's not quite as bad, but can't be overloaded, right? That'd be illegal. But I think the load he has on there must be close to the max he can handle. But anyway, I was just curious watching this trailer bounce back and forth. Oh, okay. I don't know if you got it. Anyway, I was saying that I was thinking about Meridian, going, and all of a sudden it occurred to me, like, wait, Meridian's Mississippi. Oh, whatever. Peace and harmony. Welcome to Mississippi. Another state done. Oops, yeah, I guess I'm kind of falling asleep on you. No, I'm listening to radio. Okay, so we're 0.7 miles out from Jimmy Rogers Parkway, which is our exit. As we pass the semi. Okay. This is our next supercharger stop. So that truck carrying all that lumber, I guess he got a little bit tired or something, because we went by him.
Now take exit 156 on the right. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto 23rd
Turn left.
Avenue East.
There's nothing to the left.
Now turn left onto 23rd Avenue East.
Okay. There's a Kubota tractor place to the right. What? Where are we going? We're going to go explore, I guess. Yeah. You did your net to stop. Let's go. See a parking area for trucks over there. All right, so this is not exactly right on the highway. Uh-oh. But it'll work. Don't worry about it. It better. It says we're going to go 0.6 miles. Yes, sirree, Bob. We're going to go right. Man, these guys are well off the highway. I mean, there's a little hill,
Turn right onto Highway
and there's all these trees. And in some ways, that's good. It blocks you from the traffic noise.
Now turn right onto Highway 19 South.
This is Mississippi 19. We're gonna go. Oh, they got a traffic light. Okay. Another 0.7 miles? What? Speed zone ahead. Uh-oh. He read it though. Next question is, will he...
In 1,000
No.
feet, turn left onto Bonita Lakes Drive.
You know, when people establish a 45 mile per hour speed zone, they usually want you to slow down.
Now turn left onto Bonita Lakes Drive.
Of course, that's a Texan speaking that way. Wow, where are we going?
In 500 feet, turn left.
I was going to whistle, but my lips are too dry to whistle. Whoops. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, it's way back behind this building here. It's an actual mall. Tesla declares 35 mile per hour speed zone, but doesn't feel safe doing that, so he's going 22. Oh man. Oh, it actually says 35. Where are
In
you?
500 feet, turn right.
He's going to be over there somewhere. There he is.
Now turn right.
Okay, go that way. Okay, here. Let me take it. Wow, it looks kind of busy too, doesn't it?
Now your destination is on the right.
Oh, they're version 2s. You couldn't find an older one? Okay. You guys still there? Yes. Alright, what do we have? You cruise with me, right? Okay, 158.6 miles. Yes. 2 hours, 13 minutes. 235.1 watt hours per mile. No, it's only 82. So the temperature's been moderate all day. So that's really good news. There were some spots in there where, for some reason, I was having to do the turn signals to tell FSD whether to pull over and pass somebody. I don't know, there was a period of time when he did that. And also in there, all of a sudden, the screen just went away. Went black. And then showed the Tesla T on it. What happened there? I don't know. It's actually a bit scary to think about that happened, but I'll definitely have to contact service and see if something needs to be done, because we also had that system error yesterday. I don't know. Anyway, onward upward. All right, welcome aboard, guys. I got enough to make it to the next stop, so let's go. Yeah, it's not really a great place to come visit. It's not horrible. Just not great. Well, I guess it depends what you call horrible, right? I mean, in the men's room, they had various things graffiti tagged. So I was like, wow. And that sign on the door posted saying, you know, don't do this, don't do that, don't do the other thing. What? Yes, sign, everywhere, sign. But anyway, I mean, I get it. People are kind of destroying the place. Then again, it's going out of business.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Bonita Lake Circle.
But anyway, the charger was there. Got a charge. There was a bathroom inside, way down by the food court on the south end. It actually was hidden in the corner. I walked by it when I had to come back and find it. But then again, Mr. Ray has that problem sometimes. And you can tell how FSD feels about it, because even though the speed limit's 35, he's doing 22. So, oh, I don't want to go fast here. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm sure when they installed the superchargers, it was a nice enough
In
place.
500 feet, turn right to stay on Bonita Lake Circle.
Kind of wonder why would you continue to live
Now
here,
turn right to stay on Bonita Lake Circle.
knowing there's no opportunities here? But maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the town. Oh. Woodstock furniture. Okay. I kind of thought Ashley was a
Now
furniture
turn right
store.
onto Bonita
But
Lakes Drive.
what do I know? Now let's go all the way back out to the interstate. Yeah, that's true. You should not run the red light, get in an accident. I think somebody took. Oh, his turn signal's on, but he's not turning. Oops.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Highway 19 South.
Highway 19 South. Okay.
Now turn right onto Highway 19 South.
I think right's to my right. Where are you going? I don't know. Where are you going, Mr. FSD? You're lost. Here, let me turn the Model 3 like as if it's a Model 3, as opposed to whatever Tesla thinks it is. Or FSD thinks it is. I don't know which one
Now
it
make
is.
a U-turn at Bonita Reservoir Road.
Make a U-turn? Why am I going to make a U-turn? You said to turn right. We turned right. Okay, where are you going? Yeah, he doesn't even know where he's going. We're just going to wander around for a longer tour of this town. And you're not going to turn here? Where are you going?
To 23rd Avenue East.
Actually, we're going northeast, yeah. Dumb.
Now turn left onto 23rd Avenue East.
Just dumb, just dumb. Go. So you and driver foot on the accelerator, push him along. Is this the way we came in? I think this is the way we came in. So it's almost like FSD and navigation are fighting with each other, trying to determine what's the best way to get there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're about to come up, get on to 20 West. We're getting 20 West? We haven't split yet? Yeah, that's not the place. That'd be going back where we came from.
In 1,000 feet, turn left to take the Interstate 20 West
You
ramp.
might want to listen to navigation there, FSD. This whole thing about FSD does its own thing.
Now turn
It's not
left to
necessarily a
take the
good
Interstate
thing.
20 West ramp.
Okay. Now we're heading in the general direction of New Orleans. Yeehaw! All right. sleep. Get back to you in a little bit. Okay, well, so we just came out of construction zone, and FSD saw this semi coming up behind us and didn't want to get in front of him. So now we got to wait for him to pass the Walmart semi in front of us before he's willing to go past the Walmart semi. And by that time, we'll pass Dupree as well. So the construction said there was shoulder work, but there was nobody there. So it kind of wasted time. Okay, left turn signal. Let's see if we can get him to go over, and he has. Just a general detachment from reality. It's going to take Dupree, 10 minutes to figure out how to get to the right. And now that he's out of your way, back up to highway speed. And we're going by him almost like that. Whereas if we got in front of him, we would be gone already. Come on, Elon. Alright, so this pickup that's about to pass us, when we passed him, or when we were going to pass him, FSD said, "Oh, I feel bad for him. I don't want to hurt his feelings passing him." You know, why not? It's not going to hurt his feelings. He's a truck. The driver might have his feelings hurt, but then again, he's driving pretty steady. Anyway, so finally, Ray puts his foot on the accelerator, pushes FSD along, we pass him. And then after a while, FSD goes going, "Oh, I don't feel like driving by myself this fast." So he slows down. Eventually this pickup catches back up, and he goes by. And when this pickup starts passing us, FSD picks it back up a couple of miles an hour, so we're closer in speed. Why? Why, Elon? This doesn't make any sense. You know, in the old days, when I had cruise control, I'd set it to a certain speed, and we would go that speed. Okay? I do appreciate adaptive cruise control slowing down, but if I set it to X, it should be going X, unless there's a reason not to. In this case, FSD appears like he has a whole range of like 15 miles an hour range that he can decide how he feels to satisfy what you're asking about, instead of just doing this job. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so what in the world is going on today? Mr. Mercedes here is following this Toyota Yaris in front of him. Toyota Yaris came right up onto my bumper practically. So, okay, I'll get behind this truck, get out of your way. And Yaris goes like, "Wait, what? You got out of my way? That's not right." Why not? So she slows down, going, "I don't know what to do." So I finally had to brake to avoid hitting the semi. No, I mean, braking way before then, but what are you doing? Meantime, Mr. Mercedes here, who was so impressed with himself, I'm passing him back. Why? Why are you people like this? Because it makes me tough. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Yes, I think obviously I need to take a break when we get to the next supercharger stop, which should be in 37 minutes, I hope. Anyway, I don't see, the Yaris is going way up the road now. That's why I got out of its way. It was going. It was flying. But I guess they don't know what to do when somebody moves out of their way. It stuns them. They go, what? Come on, guys, get smarter. Probably a little bit too much ass, but get smarter. Okay, whatever. Oops, sorry, we just entered Louisiana. Didn't have my thinking hat on for that one. But yes, welcome to Louisiana. Alright, welcome aboard, guys. Looks like we're 1.3 miles out.
In 1 mile, take exit 5 and arrive.
For those of you wondering, yes, that little blue Yaris took off down the road. The Mercedes that was following that Yaris backed off and now is way behind me. And the Dodge Ram, the black Ram we were trading places with, finally fell off pace and fell back behind us. Then the black Sierra came up behind us for a little while and she dropped off too. So, I mean, FSD's been inconsistent about speed, that's for sure. But whatever, peace and harmony. Well, so those of you wondering, I'm at 264 watt hours per mile. I would say that's about, let's just say 20 watt hours per mile higher. I mean, I'm not complaining, just that's the cost of driving faster, is use more energy. That means you're paying more for it. And most people don't take time to compute in their gas cars how much extra they're paying. But you can't get away from the calculations here. You could ignore it, but you can't get away from it. But anyway. Yes, I'm glad to finally be in Pearl River. We're near Slidell. Where in the world are we going? The superchargers are on the other side of the what? Sounds like another egg hunt situation. Or duck, duck, goose, whatever. Right, the last one was like, go here, go there, go there. And eventually, oh, it's here. I don't remember if I checked to see if it's version 3 or version 2. But whatever. I thought it was version 3s. But why in the world are we going all around? Whatever, peace and harmony. Is that Pilot? I think so.
In 500 feet, turn right. Then you will arrive at your destination.
Yes, they're over here on the right. No, there's not a bridge to go across. Oh, bummerisky. I was going to say, look at this guy, but I don't think he's at a charger
now
spot.
you have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I didn't line up very well. Sunny time. What? Deli and liquor. They have an Arby's. Surely they have they got Fatburger. Okay. Yeehaw. Okay. 166.2 miles. 43.5 kilowatt hours used. 2 hours, 22 minutes. Yes, I feel every bit of that. And like I said, it's 261 0.7 watt hours per mile, and that's going a little bit faster over 70 than FSC would have liked me to. And that's why instead of having 10%, we have 8%. Okay. I would say Pearl River. Pearl River, yes. Where are we? We're in Louisiana now. 11766. All right, there you go. Any questions? You've already heard me complain bitterly about FSD's inconsistent speeds. You've also heard me comment on how he wants to go like, oh, here, when we go to pass somebody, if we're about the same speed, he'll go, oh, come on, let me put an arm around you, help you go along. No, just pass them. Do a nice clean pass and be done. But what do I know? Okay. I mean, in my book, Elon has some work to do, but we'll have to see what they do about this stuff. I mean, I think they're focused on the robo-taxi, and that's all they're focused on, which is not great for the rest of us who would just have FSD. Anyway, peace and harmony. Alright, so I managed to take a second as I'm driving, got my destination in again, renegotiated or computed, and you just turn me
Now turn
around.
left towards Interstate 110 South.
We'll go back to where we were, more or less. Like I said, whatever, it's going through downtown Baton Rouge is not fun.
Now take the Interstate 110 South ramp on the left.
At least here we're using 110. That was my feeling. I saw 10 and 10. Maybe it was 110. I don't know. It was a split second decision. Yeah, that's a brilliant move. Here, let me move out of your way. I don't know. He's getting out there. Yeah, if you're getting out of an exit, you don't have to tailgate somebody. Just wait for them to move. Sorry, it braked all of a sudden. Alright, anyway. Back on track. We'll see how it goes. Alright, back from our detour. Sorry, I must have misread the sign somewhere. But yes, I really don't like wandering off
In 1 mile,
trying to find a
stay on
shortcut
Interstate 10
most of the
West.
time. I mean, sometimes you want a shortcut, but oh my god, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow. He's in such a rush, and there's no reason to be. You look up ahead and you see that it's congested traffic. Anyway, whatever, peace and harmony. Like I said, I'd much rather just stick with the highway, and it may take longer, but at least you're going in the proper direction. You don't have to think. Going and wandering around in some city just makes you work harder. What's wrong, dude? You want a road race, maybe? Of course, I'm using FSD, so I'm not in racing mode. There's Mississippi down below us. Pretty cool, actually. No, I have no problem with it. I had no idea what the problem is with Mr. Ram. Okay, whatever, peace and army. We still have an hour and a half to go yet.
Now keep left to stay on Interstate 10 West.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, so I should say Mr. Ram actually wanted to get over, but why do you go side by side when you want to get space to get over. Maybe soon the all Teslas will be exiting. He was trying to hold me up. I don't know. Doesn't exactly make sense to me. Well, even over here, people want to go eastbound. Wow. Okay, guys, you ready? So we're going to do the Slidell slide. Of course, we're in Pearl River, but what's nice is it's a place that you can start out from where you can get a full charge, or in the case of your gas car, get a full tank. Not that either one of us would probably need it, but it's there. Okay, are you sure you know where you're going? I guess this guy's waiting for us to go by. Alright. So, Slidell Slide is basically just the I-12 from Slidell over to Baton Rouge. Or Baton Rouge, however you say it. Okay. Speed limit's 35 here, dude. Now, yes, we're starting in Pearl River, so we have to drive down to where I-12 and I-10 split, and then we'll take I-12. But that all should work. Is it exciting? No, not really. But let's have a little fun with it, shall we? I'm guessing I need to make up some kind of t-shirt design that has my Model 3 sliding a little bit sideways. Yeah, just for fun. I haven't really figured out where it should end at. I'm kind of thinking there's a Knock Knock Children's Museum that might be appropriate, but whatever. Of course, I could make it Iowa, Louisiana, but that's a bit further out. So what I'll do is I'll just take the mileage from the fill up.
Feet, turn left onto Highway 38.
Where are you going? Oh no. You got lost already.
Onto Highway 3081.
He wants to find a shortcut or something. No, the idea is we're going to do I-12. Alright, so I took out Slidell. I guess that was a mistake in some ways.
Now turn right to take the Interstate 59 south ramp.
Okay, whatever. It's okay. It's alright. It's all working out sooner or later eventually. That tells me that he's probably looking for navigation is probably looking for shortcuts that I don't necessarily want to have happen. Okay. I see that he is put it at Hammond, I-12. Let's bring this back this way. Now, is that... Yes, so that intersection is where I-10 and I-12 split, and I-59 is the other corner over here. So we're good. I assume he was just looking for a shortcut instead of coming directly to here. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Like I said, this is going to be the Slidell slide. Right? It's not like Spec where they're going like, we're going to Las Vegas, or we're doing the I-90 surge, the big things, Cannonball Run. This is just a short little jaunt on I-12. On the other hand, we're going to cover I-12 from beginning to end. fair. Other than I haven't provided a gas station, but maybe I need for a gas station. Okay. I don't know what the superchargers in that general area. Like I said, I could make it Louisiana. I mean, Iowa, Louisiana. That's a truck stop. But that's a bit far to go for just a slide. Okay, onward, upward, charge. Alright, so for those of you who were following the slide, I haven't decided. So I was thinking about having the slide separate video. And it's actually, that by itself is a pretty long video. But maybe you all might want to know what the traffic is like after the merge. So I'll give you a taste of it. Well, probably more than just a taste, but I have a feeling it's going to be stop and go to Lafayette. And for those of you wondering, yes, the one time I came through here, FSD directed me off almost probably in the same spot. Went through downtown Baton Rouge. And it felt like I didn't gain anything. I didn't win anything. Other than being more frustrated. And is it frustrating to be here like this? Yes, it is. But at least I'm on the road that I know is going to take me to where I want to go. And Mr. Antisocial, I'm not particularly impressed. Well, so you make some noise. Yeah. Well, you get like 12 miles per gallon. It's not impressive. Oh, my watch is on. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll wait till Iowa. Well, that was interesting. We had some heavier rain. It wasn't real heavy, but it was somewhat heavy. Oh, full self-drive may be degraded. Anyway, it was a little downpour. But for some reason, the wiper AI didn't want to move it up to regular speed. I actually need to go to full speed, I think, but it just didn't respond there. And that's not FSD, that's just AI that does that part of it. So whatever. I finally managed to get it to the point where it's at a reasonable speed, but now it's going too fast. Okay. Now that with that over, I don't know, it looked like you couldn't handle me switching lanes. Seriously? Come on. Okay, sorry. I'm not yelling at you guys. Oh, because of the rain. Yeah. Okay, let's scroll this down. Whoops. I thought this... Come on. Okay. You got it now? Max speed because of all the rain you see on my windshield. I am max speed. I don't know. What do you do? Speed limit 70 miles an hour. We're going 69. And now this is stuck in limbo land. I don't. Yeah, that was kind of tedious trying to figure out what to do. Oh, I can do it now because we stopped. What? Oh, but speed limit went up to 70? I guess. I don't know, for some reason he's still stuck in this mode. And if you were with me earlier today, you know that the screen went black and got the Tesla T logo and then came back. But when he came back, he decided that the volume should be up on the radio, which was, the volume was muted, basically. And the day before, we had a system error where it had to take over immediately. Now, I just had another, like, system error. It wasn't system error, but it was like, take over immediately, the red hands. Like, seriously? What's going on with you today? And now... Oh, now, all of a sudden, yeah, it's okay. Before I couldn't adjust it up. Okay, whatever, it's just the rain events. I don't know. It's scary stuff sometimes. But because I couldn't get the wipers going, I was pretty much blind. I don't know how FSD was surviving it. Well, actually, FSD didn't have to survive it because brake on FC off, I took over. But I couldn't see because the wipers wouldn't go fast enough. For all you people, it goes too fast. Yeah, wait till you get in a downpour and it's going slow. I'd much rather have the wipers go too fast when it doesn't need to than to be going way too slow when it needs to go faster. What is it? This car up here? This car here up here apparently was right behind me, but didn't even know it because I couldn't see. And just as I'm about to move back to the middle lane to go, all of a sudden I see them pull out and they're going. Ooh, yeah. Always a good plan. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Alright, so I guess I owe this to you. We're driving along and, is that him? There was some couple and Do they not know how to drive? I don't know. But they're in the fast lane. So when I was coming up on the vehicle stuck behind him, or actually I was coming up, there was a truck behind me who was wanting to go by. So FSD moved into the right lane to let him go. But then they all came up on this guy who, whatever it was he was doing, I mean, you could see he's busy yelling at the girl with him. I assume it's his wife, just yelling at her. Yelling at somebody while you're driving is not a wise choice. Focus on the task at hand. Okay? If you want to have an argument, pull over on the side of the road and have the argument. Don't endanger your life. Don't endanger my life and everybody else. Okay? Anyway, FSD, eventually he managed to get over somewhere, and people started moving, and FSD was getting tired of waiting for people to go, and decided that while a semi was going by, he was going to slam over in there and cut off the semi, I guess. Brake on, FC off. But as soon as I did the brake on, FC off, I must have touched something. All of a sudden my wipers are going crazy. Come on. It's just getting nuts. Yes. FSD's getting to the point where I'm getting too frustrated to use it. But anyway, the PSA, if you want to call it that, is if you have to have an argument with your wife, pull over on the side of the road. Don't have it with her while you're in busy traffic with people trying to figure out how to go around you. That's the wrong time. Even if you're having an argument with her because she's telling you need to get over. Okay? And if you're looking at me, the reason why my car was where it was is it was pulling up to be behind the vehicle that's in front of it. And for some reason, you didn't want to take that space before. What you're waiting for, I have no idea. But try to get a clue. Okay. Onward, upward charge. Wait, is it distracted driving month? I just heard that on the radio and they were talking about distracted driving. Sounds like some people here in Louisiana could use some, learn some lessons on how to not drive distracted. But anyway, peace and harmony. Okay, who do we have here? Just driving along, all of a sudden you see a car pull out, all the blue lights come on. That's a show you from Texas. He was leading me for a little way there, and then all of a sudden we got separated. Okay. Okie dokie, 2 miles out, 1.9 miles actually. Man, it's been a crazy couple of hours. There was some guy in a little pickup, the Mazda equivalent of the Ford Courier, and he has this comically small wheel on his passenger rear, and it's tilted. But I pass him, it looks like he's trying to hold a cell phone in the windshield while he's driving.
In 1 mile,
Wow.
take exit 48 on the right toward Lock SE.
And I already mentioned the Asian guy who was yelling at his wife apparently. Oh my goodness, that was scary. It looked to me like he didn't even know he was on the road. Well, he sort of knew, but he wasn't paying attention to where he was or what traffic was doing. It's pretty scary. And there was somebody else. Oh, there was some guy who came flying up. He gets on my bumper, or close to it, and then he backs off a little bit, and he's getting out. He's getting out on the exit. Right? I'm in the inside lane. Why are you coming up on my bumper if you're about to get out? Just stupid. But whatever.
Take exit 48 on the right.
Peace and harmony. Actually, almost all the day's been things like that. Just people ads for why FSD is important. He's gonna wait for this truck to go, whatever this truck's doing. Oh. He's going straight. Anyway, welcome to Iowa. Now, I don't know if the town's Iowa, if it's just a truck stop. Actually, it's Luckasine or something like that. I think it's the town. Wait, they were working on this ages ago. The last time I came through, I remember looking over there. It looks like they kind of came to a stop for a little bit. I'm gonna have superchargers all to myself.
500 feet, turn left.
Oh, that's good. I don't like to share. I've heard people say that. Oh.
Now turn left.
FSD wanted to go in the exit. Whatever. He probably had no clue what that sign said. Alright. That's what FSD is. Just.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
You know what I like about this place is you're kind of back here all by yourself. I guess these are worker cars here. I hope that's what that is. Yeah, how about we pick this one? Oops. Oh, you piece of junk. So it presented the parking place so I could pick it. And it did that as I was shifting, I guess. Oh, somebody banged up that poor little charger post. Okay. Where are we going? Trips, right? Okay, so that total segment, oh my goodness, 210.4 miles was 3 hours, 9 minutes. That's a long time, man. But it was at 227.2 watt hours per mile. So that's close to 4.5 miles per kilowatt hour. What? My trip so far is up to 1,500 miles. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. We're making progress. I haven't thought about what will be when I get home, but we'll see. All right, guys. We're charged up to, or we should arrive with 11%. Oh, I didn't look at how to get Iona to. Give you a little accelerator. Gotta give a little accelerator to get him going. I guess he didn't like the curb behind him. Yeah, this section's a little bit narrow, isn't it? Okay, whatever. Peace and Army.
Drive north on Highway 101 for a half mile.
And yes, I got some ice cream, so that's good. Yeehaw. Yes, my grandson, I think my grandson was saying he's going to have to steal some of my M&Ms. But I don't think he went over to the bedroom and got some. Oh.
In 1,000 feet, turn left to take
There
the
are more
Interstate
pumps.
10 west rim toward Lake Charles.
Okay.
Now turn left to take the Interstate 10 west ramp.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not like there'd be somebody coming this way. Alright, anyway, peace and Army. Next up with AULEC is Iona. The one thing I don't have down is, how do I tell Tesla that we're going to charge from Iona? I'm sure there's a setting that's been promised. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you merge. You come up, look, and say, oops, I better wait for this truck to go by. Okay. Sounds good. Anyway, so what I was saying was, he was saying it, but I mean, he's a kid, right? They eat too much sugar and they get all hyper. So, no, you don't need any. But anyway, he's an army. Let's put the pointy end into the wind and go. Catch you later. Well, how much further can it be? Oh, sure, sir. I think we have 2.5 miles to go before the border. So I may have woke you up early, but figured I'd better to wake you up early and hold on to you for a little while than to miss it. Like I did in one of the states where it's like, oh. But in this case, I know it's coming. So it's a question of when. So all this construction is Louisiana side. I thought before it was Texas side, but maybe I don't remember it well. See, it's 6:17. The estimation shows that I should make the Iona charging station in Houston at 8:03. I don't know how right that is, but we'll see. My wipers keep trying to clear the windshield of something that's bugging him. And yes, it'll be very nice to have the car washed. And vacuumed, of course. post that's in front of it. But there it is. Welcome to Texas. With the Texas Star. Yeehaw. Hour 43 away from Houston. Oh, for those of you wondering, one of the... No, maybe I got it wrong, because this says exit 877. Okay, I could be wrong. Like this morning it was at 845, but if the high number's on this side. I was thinking the high number's on the other side. Never mind. I'm looking at it wrong. Anyway, Whataburger's now open. Okay, I didn't know it was closed. With all that said, well, almost nothing said, right? I'll wake y'all up when we come across something more interesting, which may be Iona. Alright. Here I am. I'm driving on Interstate 10. Navigation thinks I should be over here. Whoops. Come on, guys. Try to get your data right. Yeah, when it starts out, oh, you're going to turn right. Like, what? There's a concrete wall here. Fortunately, it didn't happen, right? Okay. Peace and harmony. Wow, RRH 9643. Wow. Are you an idiot? Yeah, he's an idiot. The more important question is, who's the insurance guy who's covering him? Wow. I almost took my bumper off. For what? Yeah, you're right. It would ruin my day if you did that. I'm kind of guessing he doesn't really have insurance. That's the way people who don't have insurance drive. Right? Well, big deal. What are you gonna do? Take my car from you? Oh, let's buy a new car. Well, a used car, right? Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Yep, welcome to Houston. Actually, I made it turn a little bit late for you to see the downtown. So, if you missed out, I'm sorry.
Now keep left to stay on Interstate 10 West.
It was kind of nice to see it. And it's late enough that it's, the lights will show up. Right lane closed ahead. I wonder what that means, FSD. You got the idea, okay. Oh, okay, 3.7 miles. Be out at the Washington Avenue exit. Yeah, sometimes you just aggressively just, it's open to the left, I'm going left, boom. He's going. Sometimes he's well suited, sometimes it's like he's being just a touch too aggressive because you have to let the car going by clear before you go. Or there's some guy who's going plus 30 or whatever it is. I mean, after all, we're not in small town Texas right now. I mean, the whole area between here and Beaumont, those people were just flying down the highway. Anyway, 2.5 miles out. And it's only 0.2 miles off the highway? No way. I thought it was further away. We'll find out soon enough. Well, let's.
In 1 mile, take exit 764 on the right toward Washington Avenue, Westcott Street.
764, right there. 1 mile out, we might need to go right. No one buses to first. We might need to go right. We might need to go right. Come on. Spent all the time road racing this Toyota for what? To look stupid? It's not. Yeah, I don't know Houston all that well, but I need to be in this lane. Really?
Now take exit 764 on the right.
Because we're going to turn left.
In 500 feet, turn sharp left onto Washington Avenue. Now turn sharp left onto Washington Avenue.
Well, they got Starbucks around there. Not that I'm a big Starbucks fan, but just noticing. We might need to go right here. Thank you. Traffic pattern. Yes, I'm sure. Oh, caution, new traffic pattern. I mean, I don't know why the drums wouldn't have given me a clue about something. McDonald's. Starbucks. There's Iona. Okay. Okay, so I guess he doesn't quite have a clue where it is.
Now enter the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
Okay, that has Nax on this side. Oh, they have all this construction stuff here.
Now your destination is on the left.
What says what? Oh, I guess I hook up to that one. Shot right on top of the necks. Pick the parking space. Yeah. It's a good stop. Thank you. Alright, trips. So this segment, 165.9 miles. Well, if nothing else, I can make it to Bastrop. 2 hours, 27 minutes, 229.8 watt-hours per mile. Yes, sirree, Bob. Alright, let's get charged. Let's get plugged in and get charging. Alright, welcome back, guys. This session with Iona was a little bit more serious.
Now
This
turn
is
left
my
onto
energy to get
Washington Avenue.
home. Can you get out this way? So this part of me wants to say that it was actually slower than the supercharger. Okay. Yeah, that's not exactly cool. But they're working on the street, right? Assume that's what that is. Okay. If you work for Iona, you might want to think about seeing if you could smoothing out that concrete. I don't know, is it required to be like that? So yes, I skidded part of the battery shield. But anyway, my initial thinking is to say that it's slower, but I don't think it's. I think it's about the same. But you know, the guys that out of spec and I'm sorry, Tom, I forgot the name of your channel. Anyway, they'd be better people to talk about what's going on with the power curve, right? But it's easy enough. You plug in the cable, run the credit card, and you're good to go. Now, when I got back in my car, there was a message there saying or actually it was on my phone, saying, Tesla needs some additional actions to make this work. Although, once I ran the credit card, we're good. So, I don't know.
In 500 feet, turn left to take the Interstate 10 West ramp. Now turn left to take the Interstate 10 West ramp.
Yeah, so navigation has me going up US 290, which I guess is actually the more direct way to go. Okay. I mean, normally I'd go out I-10 and go up 71, if for no other reason because there's Buc-ee's in Bastrop. And I also get to go by the Giga Texas. But that's okay. I don't have to do either of those today. thing, ain't I? Saying I'm thinking the wrong thing.
Now take exit 763 on the right.
Let's get over here.
In 1,000 feet, take
What?
the ramp on the right toward Interstate 610 North.
And he's actually not coming in this lane. I don't know.
Now take the ramp on the right toward Interstate 610 North.
Who knows? Slow down. Make sure he has plenty of room to do whatever he has to do. I mean, that's why you lay in your horn, right? Okay, whatever. Well, to be fair to him, whoops, I forgot, or I wasn't thinking it. I was thinking going down I-10. Got there's a sign to go to 290 already. Okay.
In
FST
1,000
back
feet,
on.
keep left toward US 290 West.
Okay, that's where we're going, right?
Now keep left toward US 290 West.
So anyway, personal preference, I'd rather go on I-1071. But US 291 works as well.
In 1,000 feet, keep left to take US 290 west toward Austin.
Did I hear her right? I don't know. When I hear her say stuff,
Now
it's
keep
like,
left to take US 290
the way she says it, like, what? What are you saying? Yeah, anyway. Ugh. We're getting way too close to this camera. You gotta go by him, huh? I'll fix that situation. Yeah. Welcome to FST land. Yeah, the person that was honking at me, I'm going like, you weren't even close yet. But maybe they were accelerating. I don't know. It seemed like there was plenty of room.
In 1,000 feet, take the ramp on the left.
Okay. So I'm on the west side of Houston.
Now take the ramp on the left.
We have made our exit, so to speak. All right. It's Houston. It goes on forever. Wish I wouldn't. I didn't have to sit here forever waiting and having people with their high beams on behind me. Although, to tell you the truth, this guy's high beams are pretty pitiful. You're going to try to road race up in front of these guys? Or do we have a lane? And now he's not behind me, he's turned off his high beams. I don't know. Why do you even need high beams on? Lately, it seems to be what we're doing is, I'm like, FST's taking too long to signal. I'm going to start the signal, and I push the button as he starts signaling. And because I push the button, it cancels it out. Whatever. Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, I was about to say, we're going to go through Brenham, which is where the Bluebell factory is. Onward, upward charge. Time to interrupt. Get back to y'all later. one thing about going through Houston traffic, or US 290 heading westbound. Man, just letting FSD do his thing. Beautiful. Just going around traffic. Now it's not heavy traffic. It's busy enough, but it's not heavy. But he's just doing his thing. No big deal. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome aboard, guys. It's not morning yet.
Now turn left onto American Drive.
Okay, it's been a while, but welcome to American Drive, yes. And
In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
while I've been gone, they started working on a new section of 1431, or they just
Now turn
restarted
left
doing
onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
asphalt. So, yeah, I had no idea that would be there. Just great. Of course, the person in front of me looked like he's kind of freaking out because he wants to do a shortcut into the gas station, and it's a section they've cut all up. Anyway, whatever. It's all good. So at Iona over in Houston, the estimate was I'd arrive with 10
In
or
500
11%,
feet, your destination will be on the left.
and I'm arriving with 8%. So it's pretty close. Is it perfect? No, but
Now
it's
your
pretty
destination is on the left.
close. Okay, you're gonna be able to handle it today. Oh, aggressive. Yes, he feels so much smoother now. Oh, low battery. Uh-oh. Gee, I wonder if that's because we've been driving all day. Trips. All right, so the last segment, 187.7 miles, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Ugh. Okay, average energy is 227.3 watt hours per mile. The trip back, 1,856 miles. We use 429.5 kilowatt hours for an average energy of 231.6. I'm sorry, 231.5 watt hours per mile. Wow. I mean, that's pretty good. Considering that at least part of the time, yeah, we were cruising along at a pretty good rate. Okay, but anyway, there you go. Onward, upward charge. Oops.